Hey folks, Quill18 here and welcome to Let's Play Surviving Mars Space Race. This is the expansion for Surviving Mars that changes the gameplay up quite a bit. Although from my point of view, everything about Surviving Mars has changed a lot since the last time I played because I actually haven't played very much since release. In fact, a lot of the gameplay I did was pre-release. And loading into the game today, oh my god, it's like a completely different product. I freaking love it. And in particular, this expansion looks like it's going to be quite a lot of fun to play. So without further ado, let's get started. So we can go to new game over here. You notice the main screen. There was a couple things that I don't think were there released. The creative mode, sort of like sandbox mode, as well as a challenges mode, which is really cool. It'd be like, hey, reach X number of population within this many days to succeed, or this many days to get like a perfect score kind of thing, which is kind of neat. But we're going to play in the sort of regular gameplay mode over here. Now, mission sponsors, there are two new ones with the expansion. There is Brazil over here, considered a normal difficulty. Starts with $9 billion, 100 starting applicants, 100 research per soul. Really good rare metals price, I think, at 35. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, look at that. Even the International Mars Mission search starts you with lots of stuff, but it's 25. So really valuable there. And there's a bunch of new traits for each of these sponsors, even the old ones. There's some new stuff going on in terms of unique units and things like that. I think the Zeus rocket was already there in the International Mars thing, but there's a lot more of these, like everyone's got something unique going on. We'll talk about the supply pod once we get into the game as well, because that's something that was definitely a newer addition to the game. Anyway, so here's Brazil. They're pretty cool, they've got that, but we're going to play Japan today, which is considered hard. You only start with $6 billion, which is quite a bit less. Only a pool of 50 starting applicants, which is pretty rough. Oh, okay. No, I guess that's fine. We've got 2 starting rockets, actually new. That's because of the rocket scientist. I was going to say, if I just set that to random... Hold on. I was pretty sure we only started with 1 rocket. I'm confused. Anyway, well, we'll see once we get in there. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on with the throat. Rare metals price only 20 million bucks, which isn't very much. In fact, might be the lowest. Okay, it's tied with the Church of the New Ark. Okay, a few others have 20, but I think 20 is about as low as it gets, so making money would be hard. Now, our unique unit here, the Wasp drone. We have a faster flying drone, so just our little guys that go around like making stuff. Ours fly and they're faster, which is going to be great. We have also have access to an automatic metals extractor. We can extract metal without a workforce right from the start of the game, which is also going to be really, really nice for us. Rovers are cheaper and lighter, so it's easier to ship them from home. Exploring a sector grants research points. All specialists perform better. All specialists perform better. However, we have fewer applicants, so it's going to be that much more important, maybe, to start with the sort of Martian babies as soon as we can. Commander profile, I don't think there's anything new here. I'll put it on random. We'll see what we get. Colony logo, so we could start with the Japanese logo, but I think I kind of have to play with my Brussels sprout logo put into the game just for me, and I love it so much, so we have to do it. Random mystery, probably. I've only played a couple of mysteries, basically, and I'm tempted to, like, pick something. Like, I've done Marsgate. I think I did Last War. Was that the thing with the... No, I'm thinking of Inner Light. Never mind. I think I did Marsgate, and that was it. So I could just pick another one of these hard ones and see what it is, but I think I'm just going to random. We'll see what comes up. Custom game rules. Nothing that we're going to do here, although I love the fact that there's tons of these options, including the Last Ark, which is basically a game-in-force version of the scenario that we did with our religious people, where we only sent 1 ship over at the start. We could also go and set all the disasters as aggressive as possible. I mean, we could turn these on. No specialist applicants, that would be a little bit brutal. Considering as Japan, we don't have very many applicants, but our perk is that ours are better. I don't think we're going to do with any of these. You could also just speed up some of the gameplay, or if there's some aspect of the game you don't particularly care about, you could tweak with that. But I think we'll leave it at there. Now, rival colonies, that is something that is different. We do have it set to 3. We can go and take some out if we want, or we can leave them at random. We can also pick who our rival people will be. I think we'll leave it at random there. So that's one of the big things with Space Race over here, is that we will have competition on the planet for milestones as well as planetary anomalies, which is something a little bit different. We'll look at that once we jump into the game. Anyway, with that, I think we'll just go ahead and hit next. Our initial payload, I think we don't have to go through and make any real modifications. We'll check our prefabs. We're going to have a drone hub, moisture evaporator, fuel refinery, Stirling generator. Oh, that's very convenient to have the Stirling generator there. We could swap that out for something else, but I don't know. The Stirling is like great power. Sure, why not? 2 RC commanders, 1 explorer, and 0 transports by default, which I think I'm kind of okay with. I could see an argument for making a change. But, no, I think I'm going to enjoy this. We could bring some extra drones with us, but I think we're good. Concrete, metals, food, no. Just the advanced stuff. Polymers, machine parts, electronics. A couple of orbital probes. Actually, I'm wondering about not going with the probes. It'd be nice if we had room for transport. Oh, it's weight. That's the limit. Because, you know, maybe 1? Just to reveal a little bit more of our starting area. Oh, then I can't even do this. I could get a drone. Yeah, okay. So, no, that's fine. Never mind. We'll just go with this. That's going to be A-okay. Landing spot. Let's hit random and see what we got. Oh, that is... Difficulty went up a lot here. I don't know if I want to do cold waves again. I like a lot of disasters, but the cold waves I found a little bit annoying. All right. Tons of meteors. That seems fun. Very little water. Ooh, well, we'll have to just make do with a lot of vaporators, I suppose. That's going to be really, really hard. Dust storms. Okay, here we go. Crazy dust storms, crazy meteors. The dust storms are going to be a problem with a lot of our power generation. We'll have to really rely on like wind and a lot of batteries. All right, let's do it. Challenge is 4 and 15. This is considerably harder than the last one, but I'm going to be a little bit more comfortable with the balance aspect of it, I think. And if you want to play along, you can copy down these coordinates, 11, 11, 11 north, 11 east, and then you get exactly the same starting spot as me. All right, let's get it going. I haven't played this in so long. I'm really excited. And I know, like, I loaded it up and I clicked around for a few minutes and, like, everything is different. Everything is, and it's not just the expansion, it's all the post-release support, lots and lots and lots of patching, which has been wonderful. Welcome to Mars, Commander. Okay, I think this is all the same. Mission controls, impatient to see the rocket touchdown and unloading the precious cargo, remote-controlled eyes and hands on the red planet, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, oh, we got rocket scientists. So we are, in fact, going to get the extra rocket, and the free hub. Excellent. I'm going to change the music right away. I really like the Quantum Sonics, but I don't know about its copyright status. It might be fine, but we'll just put on the regular Surviving Mars sound for this. It's going to be okay. I'm mostly going to be talking over it anyway. Here's a starting... Wow, that's pretty poor. No water visible as is. We will be nicely elevated here, so wind power will be super strong. Let's insta-scan. I'm going to do here as well. Research complete. Oh, right, because we get research when we uncover things. Yeah, I'm going to be okay with landing here. Now, we do need the concrete, so we'll start fairly close to that. We're going to have a little bit of metal on the ground right here, which is going to be good. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to scooch in right here, as close to the wall as possible, and I think that's going to be fine. And here we go. We can watch that land. Just glorious. At one of the pre-release events for this, they gave us a USB key, shaped just like the rockets, the shuttles here, and they look gorgeous. I'm going to assign some research. We did finish that. I'm going to grab even faster drones, maybe. Ooh, the free sensor towers is going to be really handy. Let's start with that. Honestly, faster drones would still be a huge win. You know what? The less fuel for rockets, so we can turn around our rockets that much faster, is going to be handy. Bluestone Corporation just completed a milestone. Oh, they were the first ones to find water on Mars. Gosh darn it. Yeah. I mean, we can still get it, but let's take a look at the planetary view over here. So, here is the planet right now. There's our colony. We've got the blue suns over here. We've got the International Mars mission over there, and the colony of the Church of the New Ark over here. We got relationships with different people. Apparently, we have good relationships with the International Mars mission. They're kind of cool. We can, contact them and talk about them with different stuff. We'll look in that later. We can also do covert ops against various people as well. Including stealing drones and things like that if we have landed rockets, refueled landed rockets. We got some anomalies nearby. We'll go ahead and get this Explorer rover to go and do that right away as soon as it unloads. And our RC commanders, let's go and spread these out a little bit here and over here. And this acts as a drone hub as well. It doesn't actually have any drones, but we can probably overlap things and it's going to be okay. Let's get you over there. That's going to be fine. Are you the... Oh, wait. Hold on. You go that way. I was confused as to who was who. You're going to go there. Awesome. Oh, yeah, and we do some drones attached to this, which is going to be okay. All right, let's go and get down. Just real quick, some storage depots so that we can unload this bad boy. Here, we'll just go a couple of those. Excellent. So these drones should start things. Wow, the game is really slow on normal speed here. Let's kick this up a fair bit right away. Okay. Can you reach there? Excellent. Actually, you can go a little further away. Good. You still reach this. And that's going to be all right as well. Now, one of the things I noticed right away that I didn't realize is there's no more power for your RC dudes anymore, which means you don't have to go back and recharge, which is a really nice quality of life thing. I mean, it was interesting. It added some realism and some hard stuff, but mostly, like, it very quickly stopped being a problem and mostly became a kind of a tedious operation to do. Let's go to speed 2 instead. We're going to need some concrete right away, so let's go ahead and get a concrete extractor plan. We'll start you off there. We've got room for multiples. We'll probably just end up moving it around effectively. We're gonna need some power and things. Let's run power kind of aligned this way. Be ready to attach some things to stuff like that. All right, we'll get you up and running. We can get an automatic metal mine really early. The thing is, we don't really need that much metal that early. The metal doesn't do that much. The neat thing is, normally you have to worry about putting domes near these, but we're not going to have to do that this time. I'm going to get another cable running out here. Just going to set the cost. There, 3 points for the cost. That way, like that, we'll be able to put some power down. Anomaly analyzed.
Not bad news. The RC Explorer investigating the anomaly accidentally released a pocket of high-pressure gas.
Experience fierce dust devils to form in the anomaly location. What, forever? Oh man, this is bad news. This is really bad news. Oh man. Move you over a little bit more like that so you actually cover this over here. All right, I'm gonna get you down. We'll get a storage, a little dumping site for that garbage. Yeah, on this side's gonna be fine because it can be shared. By that, did I not put? I know it's there, just doesn't show up. Okay, that's fine. Okay, more of that. Oh, I have to set up some scanning. Yes, of course. Let's go and all around the area that we've got. Excellent. Lovely. We need a little bit of power. We know wind's going to be good. It's always nice to get some solar too. So these large wind turbines are new to me. I'm not used to seeing them. There's going to be a lot of dust generating by this mining, so maybe I'll just to the south of this. We also have a Stirling generator, which is particularly bad in a dust storm, though. And for some reason, you can't rotate these at all. I don't know why that is, but sure. We'll do that there. I'm going to get a large solar panel right there as well. If you're going to do solar panels, you do need to have some batteries for things to function. Maybe I'll put you there and call that relatively okay. So we gotta wait for this stuff to get wired up. That's gonna be fine. We'll get a start of power. No water anywhere, huh? Because we're gonna need some soon. Okay, anomaly analyzed. That's good. We can't see another anomaly. Or can we? What is this thing? Improves the comfort of all residences within the radius of a dome. Really? So we can't fit a dome here. Well, maybe I can fit it here, but these rocks and stuff make it really not very viable. Okay, let's consider maybe using the space over here for a dome. It's not gonna, like, hold on, we can take a look at a dome, right? Basic dome. Oh, the radius on the dome is really large, so we could do this. I think it's just, yeah. We could do this, you'd still be in the radius, maybe change something with the power. Okay, I'll try to remember not to build anything over there. Wow, we just got tons of science from analyzing that, which is nice. We're gonna go and get a sensor tower down, just to be able to see around this area real quick. Sure, here's fine. And then we'll probably build some further out, especially when they don't need power or maintenance. But that'll just help us scan a little bit quicker over here. Reveal some more territory. That's going to be swell. Okay, you're done. Probably more power. We also need some place to water. I mean, what we're probably going to do is get some sort of water running around here. So I have one moisture vaporator. Oh yeah, you've got a funny shape. I forgot about that. Tell you what, I'm gonna do this. And then we'll do this. I'm just looking at the cost here, so this is exactly 1 metal worth of cost for that much. You'll go into a water tower for now. Okay, so you're actually considered yourself to be connected to something, and then we'll just get a fuel thingamabob for you. But yeah, power needs to go up. Well, I mean, we're still building things. That's going to be okay, so that we have enough power for everything. This has been unloaded. Good. Let me not queue up anything right now, because we do need to just finish the power so we can do things for a little bit. Maybe what I'll do is we can keep building like large wind turbines and then sticking in some things in the triangle in between or something. I don't know. It'll look kind of okay. I'll build them on the other side maybe. I could put down the metal extractor, and we will, but I may just want to wait until... Is it possible that we're out of concrete so nothing's going to get built? Hang on. Let's make this a higher priority. There we go. Guarantee it gets the power. Because I'm thinking we may not have had enough concrete to finish some of the building here. Because we ain't got none. We got a little bit of metal from collecting it off the surface. And that's going to be okay. These are metal bits. If we had a transport, we could pick it up. But we don't. But that's okay. You're going to do that. Okay. So you should be getting collected now, and that's going to be fine. You don't have power. That's okay. Maybe if solar panels don't need concrete, yeah, just plain metal. I'm just a little worried that they're going to get too covered in dust over here. Maybe a little bit of that. Let me cancel you.
Sector scan.
Sector scan. We need more tech research. Okay, what do we have here? Allow us to salvage, which is nice. The drives, that's the work there. Subsurface heating. Okay, let's get the faster bots in this. At least try to keep something queued for now. Oh, we unlocked something quite a bit further on here. Oh, no, this is one we've got right away because we are the rocket scientists. That was very lucky. That is it's possibly my favorite starting trait. Because starting with that right away is really nice. Okay, we don't have any power right now because it is nighttime. But yeah, that's going to be fine. Oh, you're working right now, so actually we are good on power. And then during the day, we'll have a huge excess of it, which is going to be good. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go to production, fuel refinery. And yeah, I guess that's going to be fine. You'll be hooked up. We'll start to get fuel and ready to load onto the rocket. It's not going to be too far away, which is going to be nice. We do have the drone hub in our storage as well. We're going to hold off now. I'm hoping I've got enough for a dome. We've got a few different dome shapes now, though, so it's going to be okay. All right, power's a problem again, but that's mostly a day-night cycle issue. I might want to get some more batteries down or a little bit more wind power, which is probably kind of correct here. Or we can get our Stirling generator down. Let's do that. I don't know where I'm going to want this thing. Just along this line. I mean, we're going to need a break somewhere in it. Do I just want to put it down here? Okay, we'll do it. We might keep it closed just because there's going to be so many dust storms. I might keep it closed. Anyway, we've got lots of power during the day. And we probably don't have enough battery power to really support it through the night, but this will be our first time. Oh, we finally found water. Really? Did we? Oh, way over there. Okay, that's fine. We'll do some of that. That's going to be okay. The antenna's up, so we are getting an increased scanning speed, which at least we've got that going for us. And yeah, we might spread that out a little bit. I like how the little drones fly around. They look lovely, these guys. There's also somewhere, there's this new, not mission profile, although this is very interesting. Here's us. Here's our individual goals for, as Japan. Having 6 center towers, we'd get 15 more drone prefabs, which is kind of awesome. And so on and so forth. So there's lots of different things you can do. Everyone's got a unique one. We've got this command center here, which is great. We've got these graphs and things we can use. Also a big list of buildings, even handy little, hey, by the way, you've got these upgrades available, so it's not as hard to like hunt through them all. Oh, shifts for all the buildings. Oh, that's so cool. We so needed this at release. Building colors, cherry blossom is on. I think that's fine for Japan. And that's why everything we're going to be building, especially I noticed in the pipes here, they have this pink hue, the cherry blossom color. I think that's nice. Really differentiates us from other things. So yes, we don't have a lot of power stored. I know, we just don't have a lot of power to store. No resource to find there. Did we find any more anomalies? No. No, we did not. Well, dang. Okay, so you're creating rocket fuel. So you're loading that, which is going to be good. We've got power, which is nice. What do we want next? Well, we, I believe, have a prefab for automatic metals. Or, no, we don't have a prefab, but we can build it. Okay. We can't cover both, which is fine. High grade, so we'll get a lot bang for a buck. It uses a fair amount of power, and of course, it's quite dusty. I think what I'll do is I'll set it a little further away. Oh, you know what? Over here. Because it's already going to be dusty over here. We'll have to route power, though. Maybe right here, and then route power that way. Okay, it's going to be fine. And we'll put a specific storage depots for metal right next to this bad boy. Right there. And we can build another one later on. I mean, we'll get 545 metal. It'll just be a little slower, less power efficient and things. But we'll get that started to accrue. So we don't have to worry about ever shipping more metal to get us kickstarted, which is good. If we get our Moxie down, and a little bit of storage, there's no reason we can't get a dome down really quick. And one of the things that's nice is we got a lot more domes than before. Still the basic dome, a good old friend over here. And we've got a micro dome over here. No spire, which is fine, because actually we don't spire that much. But it's just 3 big wedges and 1 tiny wedge. But, you know, there's a lot of possibilities. And then there's this one, the barrel dome, which I like a lot. I don't know if we're going to be able to fit it in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and salvage the cables over here. I guess that's got to stay there. And I'm also going to move this bad boy so he's not in the way. We're going to see what we can fit in here to get the vista. I mean, it's not a big deal, but man, wouldn't it be nice?
Scanned. Research complete.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way for us to get the barrel one. And I do like it because I don't really care for a dome early on. Even this, like, it was always going to be a little tricky. I think we actually start with the micro dome. Plus, it's kind of cute, you know? Oh, and it tells you about the vista. I can go all the way down here and still be visted up. You know what? Done. Excellent. Yeah, we got the pipe connections over here. And the cable connection that way. Lovely. Some guys might have a bit of a problem getting around here. We shall see. This vehicle here, I'm going to move to the other side because there might be some more rocks and things to grab. If I stop there, can you reach? Yes, you can. You can go a little further and still reach that. Lovely. Okay. So we might have to send ourselves a little supply rocket with some bits. What are we low on? We've got, okay, no fuel. That's okay. Machine parts and this and this. So let's go ahead to the resupply over here. And we do have a second rocket because we're a rocket scientist, but I'm pretty sure Japan, I think it was a glitch on the screen. We only would have started with 1. Or maybe we're getting spoiled as to what our starting pick one was at random. I don't know. So I guess I could send a whole rocket, but you can also send a supply pod, which is, it's a one-way trip. It's 100 million per, but a one-way trip. And it can really help when you don't have that much stuff. But I guess we'll send an actual cargo rocket. That's going to be okay. Also, I remember, I think this is the first patch that added the display of how much stuff you have over here, which is really nice. We do need a fair amount of polymers for the first dome. Something like that. Do we want another prefab building of some kind? Actually, we're going to want a machine parts factory, I'm going to say. We might want to preload a bit more food. Our colonists are going to come with some. There we go. We're going to do something like that. It'll give us a little bit more of a margin for food. All right. Let's do it. We might want to build a proper landing pod or pad as well at some point. So you're still coming. So we got some water. I mean, we'll probably... Oh, actually, we probably need to send more evaporator prefabs. Actually, I just realized. We did find water, though, right? Over here. How are we looking with this water? Very low grade, so it's going to come slowly, but it's still pretty nice. It's a little awkward. We'll either need more drone hubs, or maybe we can do something with just these, especially if we've got a ship behind. We could potentially reach all the way over there. It feels a little difficult, though. I mean, we can build the hubs right away, but the material required to make them go might be a little bit too imposing. So this is being built, just waiting for some metal and some concrete to go. That's fine. Yeah, we can probably go up to speed 3 at this point. That's going to be a-okay. Not the fastest start, Soul 4. We could definitely go a lot faster than that if that was our goal, but that's okay. So I could open this for more power. All these vulnerable to dust contamination. I think I'll keep it closed, because we know there's going to be a lot of dust storms. Right now, we're good on power anyway. Anomaly? Yes, please. Go and explore that thing, buddy. Gotta find some breakthroughs. That's what we're looking for. Alright, all the drones are working hard. Automated mine over here. Very handy. Metals are being used currently as quickly as we produce them. But that's okay. And we'll end up with a stockpile. And we didn't have to ship any home. You're nearly ready to go off again. So we'll take a look at you soon. Yeah, low water storage. We really do need more vaporators. And I don't have the tech for that, right? Yeah. Dang. Well, you know what? We'll send a supply pod with a couple of vaporators. And that's all it has room for. Very tiny payload. We're going to do that. I think it's going to be well worthwhile. Because ideally, this rocket here, when we send it back, this will probably get used for passengers. Alright, debris is starting to accrue already. Not really a surprise. You know, we're humans. Doesn't take us long to generate more garbage. Looks like there'll be something else. Oh, drone swarm. What is the drone swarm tech? Drone hubs are constructed with 2 additional drones. If we could get that research before we put down our first one, that would be really nice. We don't use the harvester yet. Oh, free research. Yes, we want that as well. I think this order is fine. There's something to be said about doing the research as early as possible, too. But I think this is actually going to benefit it. A couple free drones is actually going to be very nice. We can afford to delay it. These pink pipes are awesome. I love it. It's some personality. We should try out the different colors, though, just to see what it's like. All right, you're doing that. You're waiting for a little bit more concrete, which is happening, but I don't know, not quite as speedy as I thought. We could build a second one of these, but we don't have unlimited power as is anyway. And speaking of, I think I will, in fact, and I may as well put them in the same area. I'm going to get 2 more of those down for more power storage, because we have a lot of solar power. Although this one's still got a lot of juice right now. Oh, are you ready to leave? Oh no, this is a new one ready to land. Oh, it still doesn't overlap? Okay, so I'll do it this way. I like it this way because I can see the front being open. I was going to try. I mean, the other way around would be a little closer to storage here, but this is okay. What is this button? Oh, to forbid shuttle access. Ah. Alright, done. Oh, and this pod is also ready to go. So I'm going to drop you over here. This is going to litho break. Well, I guess it doesn't really litho break too much. Okay, and so this dropped the prefabs, which don't actually show up. Normally there'd be a little pile of resources there, and then we can actually salvage this to get some 5 metal back from this pod. But it is a one-way trip with these little drop pods over here. So not a real long-term investment. Oh, there we go. There's my prefabs. And I guess I don't remember.
Sector scanned.
Ship prefabs, is that all I did? I don't remember. Vaporators have to be spread out. Sector scan, decommissioning protocol done. I guess we can just make sure that sector queues are always there. We're going to go and queue up some more over here because we're definitely going to expand that way, and that's probably where we'll put down our next sensor turrets once we get there, and that's going to be okay. I kind of like building straight lines out of power cables. Do that. There you go. I like to build in equal amounts because I don't think it keeps the fractions. Moisture vaporator. There we go. No overlap. And I mean, you can end up with a better sort of structure overall for it. Yeah, dome without life support. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. Although I suppose this is a fine time for us to go and put down a Moxie. 1 Moxie, I believe, is more than enough, but we'll also want to pair that with an oxygen tank, like that. And I really want to avoid putting too many things nearby. Although I guess my drones can fly, so they can go through all this, not too much of an issue, but I'm a little bit worried about just pathfinding. Alright, you are ready to launch, so please do. Although, if your rocket is, or if your shuttle is on the ground, you can use it for all kinds of new stuff now. which I'm sure we'll look into soon. Metal storage is low, oxygen storage is low. That's going to be all right. Don't worry about it. It's going to be A-okay. Bursts are loud, use passages and things. I mean, this one's probably going to be fairly isolated. It's just our kickstart one. But it'll do okay. Does it have multiple looks? 3 skins. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, I like this one because it's going to be easiest to see what's going on inside, but I appreciate the options. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't just go ahead and get started putting things in this dome. I don't have an actual farm yet. That's interesting. Anyway, I know I'm going to want a grocery because that's always pretty strong. And then they added a small space bar, which is nice. There's got a small grocer as well. Oh, just a 1-tile one. Interesting. I mean, no matter what, we're going to put one of... we actually are probably fine with a small grocer here. So how about the infirmary so we can start making Martian babies? And then a small space bar. A small grocer. Yeah, I got a bunch of different things with different sizes now. And probably... the... machine parts factory. Oh, there's a small one of those too. Wait, what? I don't know if we could ship that one. Because actually, I'm not sure we're going to have enough workers for this here. And yeah, we'll have to figure out a food thing. Unless we've discovered farming yet? No. We don't even have the low G stuff yet. We need to research some sort of food source. Because... as I say, because we literally... oh, there's the hydroponic farms this way that we could do. Yeah. Which is tiny. I wonder if one's enough. I see I always skip these, but maybe I shouldn't. Building not working over here because you've got no people. That's fine. Low metal storage. That's going to be okay. Drone swarm has been researched. Nice. So that's our drone hubs have additional people, which is nice. Oh, hey, that's what we want. We get extra science per RC vehicle. Excellent. Which is probably just 100, but that's going to be okay. The low G fungus we can wait then, for at least for now. Rocket cargo space increased. I mean, I'll put it in just so that there's something else, but I can see us like replacing that. I mean, we're going to want it at some point, but it's not a priority. So we got comfort, we got this. You're refueling. Our rocket is... no, rocket is still traveling. But I can see ourselves getting some people in here soon. I think we've got everything we need. We got a little bit of spare food, and plus they'll bring some food with them. We should have stable power, water. I think so, anyway. We have more complaints about buildings not working. It's going to be all right. So, we know we're going to be expanding out this way. I'm going to go and put down our drone hub. Such a way that it covers all of that, but mostly goes as far east as possible. Done. Not enough power. Yeah, we probably want to get some more power generation. That seems fairly legitimate. The large turbine right there. I realize it'll get a bit dusty, but that's going to be okay. Yeah, our batteries could use a little bit of extra room. This uses a fair amount of juice. Okay, that's done. Now, what this means is my RC commanders can move out over here. And over here. And what I can do is get these universal depots. Okay, right here on the left of the screen. Like that. There we go. They'll swap some things a little bit. This is technically in an unexplored sector. So like they warn you about that in case you're accidentally going to land on something. That's not going to cover all the metal. Although if I go a little this way, maybe a little that way. Okay, we might have to move you some more, but important thing is to cover all this, which is going to be all right. And then, yeah, we'll get out some sensor towers, just some way apart. I mean, right now we still need the power for it, but if we do this, at least we'll get faster scanning. And there's not really much room for anything between, you know, the power conduit and the train over here, so that's going to be okay. We do get warnings in places that have heavy load. We can see that there's indeed a heavy load over here, but that's okay. We had complaints about things that need some repairs. What is this? This thing here needs a repair. Needs some metal. We do have metal. We'll just have to wait for some of these drones, which are currently working too hard to get there. Split power grid. Like that we've got that. And leak detected. Because it's not connected. But it's going to get built.
Scanned.
Boop, boop, boop. There you go. This is all going to be fine. How come you aren't going? There's metal over here. Oh, that's not metal. Never mind. Tell you what, let me scoot you over a little closer then. Not that it, again, still doesn't matter. This one's not doing anything. Okay. Well, soon it will. We'll keep scanning over there, because we are going to have this little sensor tower, assuming we can get some electronics over here, which we do have, and yeah, they'll auto-split up around these universal depots. Oh, we got a dust storm coming! No Moxies, no moisture vaporators, no solar... Oh, that's right, you can put solar panels inside of domes. 18-hour warning. Well, it's a good thing we don't have any people yet. But yeah, with these dust storms, we're really going to have to save up lots of oxygen and things. We'll probably build a big storage depot somewhere for this kind of stuff. Right now I just have one water tower and one oxygen. Typically I like to have one per dome. Plus, you know, some extra for things. This looks like Ferris wheels, doesn't it? I love it. Yeah, so we might want to do a little something like that. Maybe just here, near the drone hub. Life support. Oh, we'll put down the other water extractor here. Not water extractor, sorry. Moisture vaporator. Just confirm that there's no overlap. Like that. There you go. Just do it this way because it'll be a little easier to fit in.
Sector scanned.
I guess this means building more pipes, but that's okay. Oops. Hang on. There. Earth-Mars initiative complete, so some more science there. We're going to get more science from this too. What did we unlock over here? Engineers and geologists. Okay, so those are more specialty boosts. We might buy a transport at some point to go and help us pick up some goods. I will queue up the low-G fungi. Even if we don't use it itself, although we probably will at some point. And then these crops. We got leaf crops, microgreens, less water, low yield. I think leaf crops are fine. Slow growth, but we're going to have some time for it. I don't know if this makes enough food for everyone, but we can always ship some more. It's going to be okay. And we do have the ability to launch a passenger rocket now. Maybe I will... Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. I will launch it now. We're going to set a filter. We're going to want to encourage preferential people with specialties. Everything else I don't think I care about. I think we're going to be okay. So there you go. Here's what we're going to have. We are going to get someone without specialization, but alright, that's fine. So by the time you get here, this storm should be over, because I don't think you can even land during the storm. They can stay in orbit for a little while, too. It's going to be okay. Explorer. Do we have any more anomalies to check out? What is this? Oh, boost research production when in radius of a dome or outside research facility. And a vista here. The terrain's pretty rough. I don't know exactly how we're going to go and host that, but we'll do what we can. I'm going to go and bring this drone, this RC Explorer, back to base, just so that, you know, just in case something goes terribly, terribly wrong during the storm. These things can't work right now, which is okay. More sector scans. We do get some science for that. Did we get the other sensor tower up? No, not yet. Which seems odd, because isn't there... Oh, that's not electronics, it's food I'm seeing there. Okay. Leak detected. Oh, that's taking a little bit of damage. Okay. Which is annoying, because repairs cost resources. Now, this coating is a production boost, but yeah. So I wanted that, but oh yeah, that was the other thing, is we're actually here to do storage for these storms should it happen again. We want to make sure we've got extra water storage, and possibly more importantly, more oxygen tanks. And just tell you what, I'll just build the one for now. So that gives us one per dome plus one extra, and it's a small dome. The water might be a little bit wonky because it does actually get used for the fuel refinery, but what I'll do is I'll put it down to lowest priority so that if there's a water shortage, the water goes preferentially to, you know, keeping everything else going, farms, people, that sort of thing. There we go, that guy's up, so that'll increase our scanning speed. Yeah, 410 over here, which is going to be helpful. Keep scanning because it does give us research, even though a lot of this terrain is really uninhabitable. It's kind of nasty. How come you're not picking up this metal?
Research complete.
Maybe you only pick it up for building by default? Explore AI, that's some more passive stuff. Oh, we did find an anomaly. Right there. Nice. Let's grab this RC Explorer and do that. Storm, 8 hours left. Rocket's nearly there. Oh, this one's ready to go, although I don't... Yeah, I was going to say, it can't launch during a dust storm. That's why it's not blinking at us. So I'm pretty sure it would look different here. And I'm thinking this thing can't land during the storm either. But, nearly done. Buildings that aren't working are probably the ones with no people, or the storm. And yeah, now you're complaining you don't have water. That's going to be okay. And this thing was still using the water for now, but that's why it's actually run out. But that's going to be okay. We should have plenty of water generation once this is passed. Because each one of these generates, what, 1 water? And we could go and build the hygroscopic stuff, which wouldn't be bad. Just polymers. We actually have a lot of polymers. I can see us doing that. New planetary anomalies found. Okay, so hang on, we got things to do.
Resources are low.
I'm gonna land you with our people. Fuel compression is done. Oh, that's why we can launch right away, because we don't need as much fuel, I think, is what that is. We gain a bunch of science over there too, which is good. Now, this guy can take off. However, before he does, we could consider using him to check out these planetary anomalies, which we do compete with our neighbors over here. Can we rotate this? Oh, yeah, we can. Oh, there we go. Points of interest. You'd need 10 people for this one. Interesting. Oops. How do you... I don't know if you can just back out. You need 8 people for this one. 6 people over here. That's interesting. You need to send a rocket to pick it up. I think that's different. I think the one I checked before, all you need to do is send a drone. So here we'd have to send people to those. So we're not going to do that right now. I think I will go ahead and just launch this. Because we'll probably need some more supplies sooner rather than later. So we're going to do that. Meanwhile, our passengers are coming down here. And yeah, we may have wanted to build a launch pad there, but I don't think this is going to be our permanent launch site. Although, maybe.
Milestone achieved.
There we go. We got our first people here, the founders. We're 43 minutes in. We've just put some humans down on Mars, completing many different milestones over here. Sol 10's not super fast for humans, but, you know, we're playing it a little safe. And we got a pretty dangerous start. So they're going to unload in there, which is going to be great. Many of these jobs are going to fill up. We actually aren't, not all the jobs are going to fill up. I do like this new HUD. I know this has been in here forever at this point, but it wasn't in here when I was playing before. So it's really handy to have that. So yeah, because we have 14 job slots and we only get 12 people that are coming in, but it's still going to be pretty darn good. And I'm going to be fairly happy with that. We might want to put a little recreation center for them down as well. And yeah, they can start working at the machine parts factory as well. So we have a metal mine, a machine parts factory, so we don't have to worry about shipping those. We can focus on just electronics and polymers for now. And even then, the others aren't too far away. So we're going to put a cut in here. Thank you very much for watching, folks. If you're new to the channel, do make sure to hit the subscribe button because it does make a big difference, of course. And even if you're not new to the channel, dropping a like on the first video of the series is massively important. So that would be much appreciated. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.